Hello. Hope everyone's doing good today. We're back with more blueprints. I remember last time we were down in the basement and we ran out of steps. So, I am trying to decide if that is where we want to start, back down with the basement, or if we want to do the house and then finish back down in the basement. So, we'll see. We'll see what we're feeling and vibe. Maybe we'll go through the house and explore the basement with whatever steps we have left. Day 13. Well, 13 is my favorite number, so maybe it'll be a good lucky day. Happy 3rd birthday. Thank you. Are you a toddler when you're 2 or 3? I don't know. We're out of the terrible 2s though. Now we're just in the turbulent 3s, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, technically it's Sunday, but I work Sundays, so we're doing it today. Do I have any special plans? No. Did I know that it was 3 years before 2 days ago? Also no. Because I don't keep track of these things until my phone calendar goes, hey, here's an event you put in here a year ago, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. It is the end of June. All right, let's go. Let's get this going. Still need to do something for that follower milestone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to be interactive with my audience and make them want to do things. I'm working on a Discord and I'm working on more emotes. So baby steps, we start from there and we see what we can do from there. And then maybe if I get the Discord up and going and it's pretty active, then I can get people's opinions on what they would like for reaching follower milestones and anniversaries and things like that. So we'll see. We're gonna do the tool shed, and we're getting the shovel and the sledgehammer. Fantastic. Both very good. For getting more resources. If only you could smack doors with the sledgehammer. We also need to take note of any rooms that might have weak foundational walls, so that the next time we have the massive powerful sledgehammer, we can just smack it. Okay. Why does my brain telling me this room looks different? It does not look different. It is the same. It has the clock, it has the statues, it has the pictures. It is no different. Okay. Ooh, we get a key or we get a gem? Let's get the key. Go ahead and get that going pretty quick. We'll do the spare room. And we'll do the workshop. Alright, we'll start with the in here. And now we have the broken lever. So if we get a battery, we can come back and make the powerful sledgehammer again. We'll do the billiard room. Do this math puzzle that I am not going to remember how to do. Stag and tag, maybe, is what that's supposed to be. Okay, hold on. I need my paper. Okay, apparently I need a new sheet of paper because this one is full. Okay, so continuing on with our list of words is stag and tag. Still don't know what this is supposed to be for. But... maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Oh, hey. Salt shaker. Whenever you get steps, get an extra step. Nice, okay. So the billiard puzzle, it goes add, subtract, multiply, divide. So we're doing 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25, minus 5 is 20. 4 squared is 16, minus 1 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. Okay, not too bad. And we get 2 keys. Fantastic. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna do... Do we want to do the chapel or do we want to do the den? We'll go ahead and do the den. And there's a trunk. Let's smash that puppy open. Ooh. Alright. A gem, a key, and 3 coins. And then we have our other gem here. Is there any weak foundational walls in here? I don't think so. I think the only other place that would have a wall that we could break is the greenhouse is what I remember. Cart and car. Yeah, I think we did that one already. Okay. And this way we're dead ending, so we'll just go ahead and do the parlor. Dead ending with the parlor is fine. And then what can we do up this way? Ah, shoot, okay. If we want to keep going, then we need to do the courtyard and spend a gem. But that's fine, because we should get more gems with this puzzle. As long as I do it right, because these are starting to get more brain tickly than my brain is able to handle. Okay. 2 of these statements are true. That could be true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's look at it. If this one is true, statement on the blue box is true, then that would make this one true, which would be 2 of these statements are true, which would make this one false. So, and then if this one was true, but this one was false, well, if this one is false, then that would make this one false, and that would make this one true. Either way, I think the gems are in this box. Okay. I don't know which of those thought processes would have been the correct one, but... so we have bat and tub. Oh, bat and bath? Is that one that we already... Did I write that one down already? I need to devote just an entire page just to... I got boat and bat, but now we could do bat and bath? I am confused about the purpose of these, if it actually means anything or not. I guess we'll figure that out eventually. Is there anything up in the rafters? Not that I could reach if there was anything in the rafters, but... Okay, and we also have a shovel, so we could do a dig, and there's the metal detector, so we can make the shovel detector. Oh, we got a silver key, okay. We'll take this. And we'll come back over here, we'll do this. We got another key, okay, we're doing really good on keys today. No smashable walls in here. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, I do want the boiler room. Or we can dead end with the Nook and get 2 keys. But the boiler room is a power source, and we want the boiler room, we want to connect it to something, but then we have to be really careful what other rooms we connect to the boiler room. Okay, maybe we'll hold off on the boiler room for now. We'll just do the Nook. Get these keys. Oh, that's just a floorboard. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I thought I was clicking. Apparently, I was not. Okay. Coming back this way. Ooh, okay, so we can do... No chance of fighting. Okay, let's go ahead and do the veranda because it doesn't dead end us. Everything else dead ends us. We can also... Ooh! Oh, what do we have? Okay, a compass. And a map with treasure. Is that this room? No, it's the next room up. Okay, so there's a treasure in the next room up. We are going to be digging through something up here. Oh, and a gem. Okay. And a key. And a coin. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we have plenty of keys, so... Let's not dead end ourselves. We'll go ahead and do the boudoir. And in here, we can dig. Hold on. I saw that treasure map come up. I saw you. Or am I hallucinating? Nope, nope. Okay, here we go. This looks like the spot. Yep, let's dig up Grandma's. Let's dig up Grandma's floor. What are we getting? We are digging down. Oh my god. We ripped up those floorboards. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 25 gold and 3 gems. I wouldn't call it a lost coffer if it's buried in the ground, but to each their own. And we'll grab this gem. And keep going. Of course, it's locked. All right. This is starting to get a little more complicated. So the commissary will take us down, but the courtyard will take us up. Let's do the courtyard. We have plenty of those. And a trunk with 2 keys. Dig, get a coin. Any other dig spots? Right here. And nothing of interest. Okay. So we'll see. This room goes this way. Ooh. Okay, we'll do the drawing room because I don't have the utility closet. But that'll take us up to the foundation as well. And this one... okay. Let's do either way. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do the utility closet. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that on. So at least if we get the key cards. Okay, so we have stag and stage. Okay. We go with our stag and tag. Should I be lining all of those up together like tag, stag, stage? Or what is... I don't know. I do not know. I have no idea. Haven't the foggiest. Okay, so in here we have... oh, it looks like nothing. Tiger and the tiered tray you put things on, like a trinket dish. Okay, what can we do this way? You know what? We have a lot of coins. Let's do the commissary. Let's see what we can buy in here. And coins next to the trash can. A choice spot to put them. What do we got? Uncle and orchard. Man and trees. What? With, without. Okay, yeah, that's, nope. That goes beyond my capabilities. Okay. Why is my roommate's Google speaking to me? Yeah, I don't know what that was. Aside from a little nerve-wracking. Okay. Ooh, we could buy keys, or we could buy gems. Let's buy a set of gems, and let's buy a key. Let's buy another key. And we can come back if we get more coins. Okay. Door is locked. So this is... okay. Go ahead. We'll use one of our 50 million keys. Mr. Shark, just stopping by. Happy 3rd birthday. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you. Ooh, we could do the dark room because we have the utility closet not too far away. Right? Okay. The darkness. Okay, hold on. Nope. I need to turn those lights back on before I get too invested in a super secret hole that we can go down. Is that what we just discovered there? How to get into the elevator? Okay, so first we're just gonna explore around in here. Grab this gem. You were taken for something over here. Oh, a coin on the floor. Okay. That. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. Let's see, we have a keycard door. Oh, okay. It's not powered on. Oh, we need the security room. Hold on, it's lagging on your end. Uh-oh, that's no good. It looks like it's doing fine on my end, but who's to say? I don't know. Okay. Returning. Okay. And that... ooh. Okay. So that's lowered now. So let's go back. Let's go in here. Okay. We'll do that in just a second. We'll touch on these dig spots. Coin. Nail. Coin. Okay. So, we can... do this? Or should we keep exploring? Part of me wants to keep exploring, but also, will this be available to us in like the next time we come here? Don't know. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go down. We're just gonna explore more of the Underdark. Like, this isn't absolutely terrifying. Also, you could just step right off the front there. There needs to be like a gate or something that would not pass OSHA safety standards. Okay, we got a room full of boxes. We got painting the moon and a plane. Oh, and an upgrade disc. Okay. Elevator. Does this call the Oh, okay, does this call the elevator down? Okay, this is another way to get into the basement. We don't have the basement key. We gotta go get another basement key. Okay, that is cool. So if we come out on this side, then we can get back up into the foundation. I see. Does OSHA even exist in this universe? But I have no idea. You are asking the wrong person. I would say, judging by the way this house is built, no. Because I can't imagine working in this house properly reflects OSHA standards. All right, let's do another courtyard. I would like to go back to the right side of the house, please. If we could just turn these blueprints. Well, we got some reroll dice now. Okay. Some more coins. Got another dig spot. More coins. Looks like we can buy another key. We go back to the commissary. All right, let's do... We'll do the pantry and get more coins this way. And then we'll go this way and... Oh, the rumpus room! Give it here. You've reached rank 8. You may now... Okay. Shoot, I don't remember what these do. Ooh, yeah, we'll add the armory because we haven't done that one yet. Mantle of the Knight. Okay. I know there's a bunch of coins. Yep, right here. We'll take all of those. Anything else we can pick up around here? We'll deal with the Akinator in a second. Okay, we have hose and house. That's... I can't really see that very well, but I'm assuming that's a house. That's probably the manor, actually. But... Okay, hose and house. If only we had... Oh, if we had the greenhouse, we could attach the broken lever and get in this way and get the key. Okay, we'll see about that, maybe. I think the greenhouse. I don't think we're gonna get it again, though. Alright, let's do the Akinator. Super. Hi! Hello, welcome in. We're doing great.
And, as it was foretold,
We're getting a prophecy right now.
awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Get my paper, my pen. Okay.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I I see a shadow in the doorway.
Spooky.
Silent footsteps in the hallways.
Okay, Manor's haunted. Got it.
An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
Oh, great, thanks.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
So just write in my notes, is being stalked by a ghost / murderer
Until the dawn of the following day,
/ thief,
will have nothing more to say.
because apparently he be taking shit. Cool, alright, spooky. Thank you, Akinator, for that traumatizing fortune. The last ones were cool and mystical. This one was just freaky. Thanks. Okay, moving on. Get out of there. Obviously, we knew we were never really truly in here alone. We're 14. Who's gonna leave a 14-year-old to wander around the mansion like this by themselves? Okay. Well, yeah, we're blocked off from the rest of that side of the house. So let's just go ahead and see what we can do here. Do the bedroom, or we can do let's do the courtyard. All right. We got a dig spot and a coin on the ground next to it. A key to make up the key we just lost. A trunk with dice and coins. Another coin. We have so much money. Another coin. Okay. So this way. Yes. Okay, we're going to do the office. We'll go back up to that in just a second, though, because we have an upgrade disc. Ooh. Okay. Let's do... do I want to spend the gems on the vault? I mean, we haven't explored the vault, so... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the vault. We'll go in there in a second. Ice cream this weekend, but what flavor is the hard part? Ooh, yeah. All ice cream flavors are good ice cream flavors, probably. I guess it also depends on what ingredients you have available to make the ice cream. What is this? A safe deposit box key. Cool. Where are we hiding a safe deposit box? Okay, this picture is of an airplane, and this one is of a lamp. Flight and light is my guess for that one. We're gonna write that down. Light. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I don't know. Okay, insert disc. Let's do this. What do we have? A storeroom. Okay. So, what can we do here? This one gives us 2 keys. This one gives us 2 gems. This one gives us 10 coins. Obviously, we're gonna go 2 keys. We always need more keys. Also, we can do the spread gold. And whatever. I can't remember what we can do in here. We can check the email here. I don't think there's gonna be new emails. God, oh, the old internet dial-up tone. Okay, right, we'll just check here. Yeah, okay. Just those 4 mails. Okay, so we're done here. There's gonna be a lot more coins around now. Still don't know what this paper means. Still don't have the code to the safe. We'll work on that. Okay. So now we're gonna go back through the house. Oh, we gotta go to the vault. Duh. Oh my goodness. We are so rich. I could not possibly even dream of spending all of these coins today. Oh, it's the 19th! Oh, okay, okay, okay. Was that important? Probably. I don't know. What else can we do here? Can't look at those, okay. And behind the vault door? No? If I go in here, am I gonna get trapped? One of those coins is not cursed or jinxed. Nothing is. Look, after that freaky prophecy we just got, I wouldn't be surprised. This place is probably definitely haunted. Chart and graph. Nope, okay. I'd say chart and cart, but ooh, hold on. We have the key to box 233. Is that one of these? 230. What's in it? What do we get? What is this? An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Okay. And a passport for... Is that our mom? Compromised. Was this our mom's fake passport? Okay. Is there something hidden in this that I'm supposed to be seeing? Or is it just telling us that our mom's fake passport was compromised? Okay, maybe if I had the magnifying glass? I'm not sure. Okay, so apparently we can open these with different keys. That's cool. Good to know. Is there anything else in here? I think all of these are just locked. We'll just... Okay, cool. So, safe deposit box keys can be used in the vault. That is good to know for future reference. All right. Tie and time? Write that down. I'm getting pretty good at that. Let's go say I'm proud of myself. Now where's the cursed Aztec god? He could stay far away from me. Okay, so the dark room no longer matters because we blocked ourselves off there. So we gotta go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, all the way back to the beginning of the map. Which is... Oh, we can go to the commissary first and buy a bunch of stuff. You drop more coins in here? Yeah. God, we're so rich. We have so much money. What are we gonna do with it all? Buy everything. Buy it all. We have so many steps. And we still have so many coins. Okay. Right, okay, so we're going back down. Is it this way? Yeah, okay. I don't really care about finding any more coins scattered around. But we'll keep an eye out anyways. So then... doesn't really matter which way we go through here. Or here, because it's all interconnected. Ooh, right, okay. We can combine stuff. Shovel and compass. What happens if you combine the shovel with the compass? Dowsing rod? What does that do? When drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Cool, but I killed the shovel, unfortunately. Salt shaker? You can combine the salt shaker with stuff? Okay. If we had a battery pack, we could make the powerful sledgehammer again. Pin and pine? That's my guess for that one. I really don't know if this is relevant to anything. But I guess we'll figure it out. Okay. So now that we're in here, let's just go up here and see what we can do. Coin, thank you. No breakable wall in here. What are you? Well. But the boiler room has the power. You know what? It's pointing at the gymnasium. Let's go in here. We will not suffer the loss of steps. Ooh, and we got the running shoes. Okay. Yeah, because we turned the lights off. Road and rod. We already did that one. Oh yeah, we're not doing the chapel. We can do the quarry yard. The quarry yard will keep us going. We no longer have our shovel. Unfortunately, it no longer will allow us to dig. We got a bunch more coins. Okay. So we can go down or we can go... Is this... This one's up. So we can do the kitchen. We can do the bedroom and get steps. Kitchen keeps us going. Let's do the bedroom and get these steps. Yeah, sledgehammer, right? Why do we need keys to open doors? Right, just smash it. But I guess we're not animals, so we can't do that. Car keys, don't really need them. I think once you get the car key once. Coat and cot. Do I have that one written down? Oh, I do now. I hope this is supposed to amount to something, because otherwise I'm just wasting my time writing all of that down. Okay, well, dead-ending ourselves is fine. Let's go ahead and... Oh, but we can... It's telling me there's something more in the nursery. Probably just coins. But... We'll go ahead and go for the items. Ooh, coin purse. Like, we really need a coin purse today. We also haven't been using our reroll dice. Star and stare. That's a new one. know how to spell. Okay. So, back this way. At this point, we're just filling out the rest of the house, seeing if we get anything cool or new. And right, okay. Do the bedroom because that doesn't dead end us. Don't see anything in here. What is that? A pudding and sand. Desert. Dessert and desert. Okay. Don't know what this is supposed to be for. Figure it out eventually, I guess. Nothing on the tables. Okay. Do the corridor. Chart or graph and a plane. Okay. Doesn't really mean anything to me yet. Okay, we can do the West Wing Hall is the only thing that keeps us going. Where are you? What? There you are. Got him. Okay, that's a bird and that's a boat. Is that like a raven or a crow? Crow and row? Maybe? Like, there was one thing that said this might be something, and that's all I'm gonna fixate on for forever. Well, we can do the chapel and keep going. Take a coin. That's fine. It doesn't hurt me. I have plenty of money. I am riches beyond your wildest dreams. Also, I'm pretty sure these ladies have, or the pictures on the walls have something to do with the puzzle, but we'll figure that out another time. What happens if I use the silver key? Okay. It's telling me there's something in the pool. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do the pool. What's it gonna hurt? Ooh, a banana. We got a tub and a tube? A tub and a tube? I guess I'll write down. Oh, the armory! That's right! That's one we haven't... Because we got our, we reached rank 8 today, so we can get, I mean, it's gonna dead end us, but who cares? I want to know what's in the armory. Plus, we weren't gonna make it much further anyways. Cannonballs, okay. Okay, hold on, we'll touch that in a second. Can I take this? The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Do you want to? Yes. Where's the room directory? An anvil. There's a mace. Gain 1 star. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Sure. So we'll get an extra star tomorrow. So is this... What does this do? Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the effect of any one red room. Sure. Is that like permanent? Oh, I thought I could press that. It looks like something you could push. Okay. What is the... How do I get the room directory? Ooh, okay. So if I want to remove the gem cost of a room, I can do that from here. What room do I want to not cost gems? That's a question. Those don't usually cost gems. Ooh, the passageway. How do I... Oh, okay, okay. So the passageway costs 2 gems, so we can knock that off if we want. Is the Great Hall? The Great Hall does not cost anything. Ooh, we get a lot of quarry yards. We can knock the cost off of that one because I like using the quarry yard. Outside rooms don't typically cost gems. Okay, so do we want to do the passageway or do we want to do... You know what, let's knock the cost of gems off of... the passageway. There's now something following you. If you turn back, is there anything? Oh, that's a scary thought. I don't want to think about that. Cool. So now we can get the passageway for free whenever we come across it, which is nice. So that used our axe. What does this do? Ignore the negative effects. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on in here. That's fine. Okay. Can the cannonballs give me anything useful? Can I chuck it at someone if they're following me around? Cool. Okay. The armory was interesting. At least you have the option for weapons now, right? I have the Morning Star and I can knock someone's teeth in with it. I am able to defend myself. Alright, now we're going to go back outside, back to the basement we were exploring when we ran out of steps. And keep exploring. Also, I wonder if that told me that like the gate over there is open. I don't want to worry about that yet. I want to keep exploring the downstairs. We can come back up and worry about the basement later. Oh, right, because we also did that. Oh, that was the big puzzle area. Yeah. Okay. And then this way was a bunch of boxes still. Alright, it's dark and I can't see. I don't know where that goes. We can figure that out another time. To the basement. Take me down, Reginald. Much appreciated. And we have 30 steps, which should be plenty. And we have the running shoes, which will extend our steps out some. Right, okay, so there was that. We already looked at this. Yeah. His name is Heathcliff, you ignorant fool. Oh. Then, who's Reginald? Someone on my staff is named Reginald. I know my staff names, okay? How far does this go? Right, so that's the room. That was where we got the ability once we reach rank 8. I think what this was about where we ran out of steps. Yeah, that's a door that's not open. Okay. And what is this? Realm and Blank, Sigils of the Past and Probably Present by Professor R. Willard. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Okay, what is this? Something. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. Those create circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book is written... God, it's so hard to read this. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Okay. The sigil. Okay, 4 things. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. Okay, well this is torn. This helps us not at all. However, these are various cores we could see in sigils. Reginald is the limo driver. Oh, that's right. The rays. Okay, this doesn't really tell me anything. Something carriages, something locomotion. The car? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Squiggles mean heat. 3 lines mean rainy. Jagged squiggle means stormy. Dotted with falling circles is snow. A curve is windy. Are they predicting the weather with sigils? Moats. Tribal, agricultural. Martial. Metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. The border, white, black, violet, green, orange, white, yellow, pink, red. Should I be writing this down? Red banners, martial, fog. Okay, so martial is the 2 downward diamonds. I wonder if fog would be... I don't know. It's probably on this page that's torn out. And then banners. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Probably what, red? So red is jagged squiggles. Okay. Oh, is he translating what this one means? Because that's red. That's martial. So this must be fog. So then the core of that one is the something. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. We can come back to that. What is the importance of this? I don't know. Clearly it is important though. Ooh. And while we have all of these extra steps, maybe we can do the I gotta go down to the other side of the basement, pull the minecart, so that way we can go around back and forth and whatever with the big circle spinny puzzle room. Okay. Right, this way. Down through here is how we get to that part of the basement where I need to move the minecart. Ugh, God, spinning. Okay. Whoop. Thank you. Right, and we gotta figure out how to drain this of water. But that's not the important thing. Was this important for something? Probably. Is this a sigil? This looks like it might be a sigil. Couldn't tell you what the centerpiece means though. It was missing half its words. The border just looks solid. Okay. That's not what we're down here for. We're down here for this. I need you. Nope, nope, come on. Okay. Can I get in here yet? No, okay. So now we go back up. And back around to the other side. Ooh, you got a mallow. Exciting. Okay. Right, yes. Water. I see. Right, that's not what we're doing. Don't get distracted by the water. We're going back up. And then... Is it back this way you go back down? Yeah, I think it was through here. Yeah. Through this way. Because this is also... We need the basement key for this other door here. But we got the secret door to the inn here. Right, and this is... Yes, okay. So now we're on this side and we can go over here. And this does what? Ooh, okay. And then this rotates. Then we can go over. What is this? This. Ah, secret? Okay. Okay. We got more stuff in here. Got buckets of rocks. We got a filing cabinet we can't get into. A giant. Ooh, okay. Opened a door. Now what is this stuff here? Looks like locks and things and another foreman's log. After almost 5 years in the tunnels, or is that 3? 3 years in the tunnels, S&R has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and is vitally important that we continue our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Okay. Also, the fact that these, who's going around lighting all of this up? like this. What is this? Where? Oh, that opened that. So now, okay. That's all connected? Okay. So now what? Is there something still with this puzzle? Let's turn everything back. Or do I? No, because I can't escape. Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. I can do something from right there. Hold on. I can turn. Okay. And that takes to there, but then I can do it. That will take that to there. But do we want to go one more? Yes. From there to there. Did I do that right? Yes. Yes. Okay. What does this do? That might turn it. Okay, we don't have to mess with that right now. We are in... What is this? A red door. A cave-in. Overlooking the side of the mountain. Okay, this place just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. What is happening? It just went from like a manor in the past to something kind of futuristic. Okay. We have, oh, no, wait. Is that permanently open now? What is this? Okay. That door's probably locked. Door 46. The secret room number 46. Okay. Are you permanent, or do I have to come down here every time I want to get that done? Can I open any of these? No? Okay. Well, we did that. We opened the moon door, so now we just have to get in there one day. We also need to get the basement key again. Okay. I'd say we could go back up there if we had the, one of those 3 doors unlocked, but alas, we do not. So now, what does this do? Okay, yeah, that just turns it. Wait, come over here? I think we've been over here. Yeah, because that's the big map. Okay, I need you to turn back around so that I can leave. Okay, now the great Elzara spoke about a gate that we did not open. Is that gate now open? Is my next question after doing all of that. So we can... Oh, that's not the way. I wonder if the gate he is talking about is the one that is on the way to, like, the orchard? Like that area, I think there's a gate over there. Because it's not to the weird extra hovel room hole thing. So we have our weird little data room that we opened up. This. Okay. It is not open. This looks like the one. No, that does not look like the one. Okay. So is there another gate that I'm missing? There's the gemstone cavern. Over here's the orchard. Maybe it is the other way. There's our cute little campsite where we've been living for the last 2 weeks. Okay. So we're gonna... Because there's no way it's talking about this gate, because this gate's been open from day one. It's gotta be talking about a different one. But where is the question? It's not over here. There isn't anything. There's our door. There's the river. I wonder if we go outside... Like, if we go outside from another room, if... Because you can get outside from the garage, and that unlocks that back area up there. I wish that we had a map of the outside, too. That would be really nice. But yeah, I think we might call it a day here, because there is nothing else to explore that I can think of right now. Watch, I'll hit call it a day, and then I will remember everything else that I wanted to do. So I don't think there's a gate this way, because it's just... Yeah, it's just this weird tunnel that I still haven't figured out its purpose yet. Because it's dark, you can't see. I don't know how to light these torches, and then there's just boxes in the way anyways. And I don't know... Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of crates. So... I'm sure there's a secret, or this wouldn't be here. But it is not a secret we will figure out today. So, okay, yeah. We're gonna call this day here. Well, that was exciting. We did a lot of exploring down there. Got a garden manor, 6 green rooms. No, we did get a couple of new rooms. Yeah, 2 new rooms. We blocked ourselves off from up here. I think one of these 4 is where the... So, like, we have, like, her ladyship's room over here. I think one of these is where, like, our uncle's room would go. But, yeah, okay. We're gonna move on to the next day. So now we have 2 gems, an allowance of 2 coins, an extra 20 steps from the orchard. It is day 14. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the outside room. I feel like... Hello, birdies. Okay. I'm sorry. The what? The what?
Each time you draft a dead end.
Red 5 in the tomb? Okay, just because we haven't done it yet, we're gonna do the tomb, because this is new. And I want to go down and see what's inside. Is this our hidden graveyard? Why aren't these candles lit? Also, who's lighting and replacing these candles? The person following me around? How much do you want to bet our uncle's not actually dead? Oh, this has to do with the chapel. I can feel it. However they are holding the things, or do you pull all their arms down in the numbered order that they have? Okay. Right, we gotta go back to we have to get the chapel today so that we can investigate this. If we get the chapel today, we better get the chapel today. Every other day we're getting the chapel, we better get it today. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary dark dungeon to be laid to rest. And that some dim, somber... And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stranger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. There are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be satisfied upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. Ooh, that's a little too deep right now. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? Good God, I can read, I just can't see. And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulture? I don't know what that word is. As hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom that thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, our Uncle Herbert S. Sinclair. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of the game. Oh God, where'd chat go? There you are. Okay. Alright. Well, this is where our uncle is buried. Nice. Okay. Can I press this? Why does this look like I can press it? You're telling me in this grand manner that my uncle has, I can't press that? Okay, we're sticking to the left walls. There's a dig spot. I don't have a shovel. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of... Okay, I wonder if we pull these down or okay, we're gonna try the numbered order first whenever we get the chapel. God, this place is kind of falling apart. It wouldn't be so dreary and dreadful if it was taken care of. What is this? A hole in the wall. Okay. Ooh, another one. Okay. What is this? Toppled over tiny candles? Well, no one's left a letter for me here. And whose grave is that? Ooh, coins. And each of our journeys came to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Are you telling me there's... No, there is more secrets because I can pull the arms on... Excuse me. Place, even if it has riches, too much to upkeep, too many personnel to hire and manage, right? I have to do this all by myself. My uncle fired all of his staff. I'm here all alone. I am but a child in this place, all by my lonesome. Okay. So, we explored all around there and all around there. There's nothing on the back of here. I wonder where the secret door is when I pull all these levers. Alright, we need the chapel. Oh god, when you go up the round stairs, it snaps your camera to whatever that position is. Okay. So we're hoping for the chapel today. We're gonna write down whatever the secret code is for the angels. Alright. Hello, what is this? Oh, my allowance. Okay, what is this? Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Ooh, Miss Anne Babbage has left us a letter. To go with our 2 coin daily allowance. Okay. This way we'll do the workshop first. Here we will do not dead ending, so we're just gonna go ahead and do security. Even though it cost one of our gems. And then we'll do the corridor. Not doing good work about it. I mean, sure, mostly it looks fine, but there are places that look bad. Yeah, like the tomb, they've really not been working on the tomb upkeep, that's for sure. Alright, what do we got in here? Coin purse? We don't have anything we can smash together yet, I don't think. Yeah, just the coin purse. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Let's do the bedroom. Okay. Nothing of importance in here. Let me out the window. I will climb out the window. We got what? Sand and... yeah, okay. Dessert and desert. Ooh, the chapel. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that. Get that done. Take my coins. I don't care. I will be a peasant for this. Oh, we got a gem. Okay. Now, I'm checking the floors. Okay. Pen, paper, statues on the wall. In order. Where's number 1? That's 5. You are 2, you are 3. Where is number 1? You are 6, you are 4. Are you number 1 over here? Number 1 is the farmer. So it's gonna go... Oop. Stupid pen. I don't know why. This pen does just fine and then it dies. Hi, Coffee! Thanks for the lurk. Come on, stupid pen. You were just working just fine. We wrote down all of those words. There we go. So we have the farmer as number 1. Number 2 is the chef. Right, I think that's the chef. Number 3 is... What are you? It's not the maid. I don't know what that is. Looks stringy. I don't know what that is.
Wish the chat would let me say the tools name the farmer has.
They totally are number 1. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what this is. We're gonna just call it, It's not a feather duster. I don't know what that is. Where's number 4? Number 4 is the chimney sweep. Number 5 is the maid with the broom. Maybe that is a feather duster. And number 6 is the pokey thing that the jockeys use. Okay. And then 7 is the royalty. My brain should hopefully understand these clues when we go back down to the tomb at the end of the day. We're gonna save that for last because I want to explore the manor and see what else we can get. Okay, we're gonna go up with the pantry. And then we're gonna go... Shoot. Up with the West Wing Hall. I feel like it's gonna be locked. Oh, it's not. Okay, fantastic. I don't want to do the garage because it's gonna dead end us over here. So we're gonna do the nook. And here we'll do the hallway. Get that key. Okay. Everything is all starting to interconnect, and I'm going to get very confused about if I've been somewhere already or not. Cool, coupon book. Door is locked. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the West Wing Hall and see if we can, or not the West Wing Hall, the corridor. With a tie and a... the only thing I can think to go along with that one is tier, tie and tier. Ooh, we should also come in here and grab these. Okay. So we can do the den. That's the only thing that's not going to dead end us over here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. A trunk we don't have the sledgehammer for, unfortunately. Is this the room where it was like, the items stolen that you do not remember? Or was that a different room? I don't remember. I can't take screenshots with my brain like that. Okay. I don't have a way to smash that. So we can do the parlor keeps us going up and gives us gems, so we're gonna do that. Now the parlor can connect us to the foundation. Anything else around here? Nope, okay. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That is false. The prize can only be in one box, right? Yeah, only one box has a prize. Okay, so this one cannot be true. This is automatically false. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That one's also false. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Yeah, because it can only be in one box. Not as hard as I was anticipating or scared that it could potentially be. Don't know what this is. This looks cool. Okay. Why are you turning? Why are you doing that? You're making me nervous. Ooh, okay, we can do the boiler room. The only one that keeps us going, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Does that connect? It doesn't connect in here, but that's fine. And this one we'll do, yeah, the quarry yard. Okay, so we'll come back to that one. We'll go to the other side of the boiler room and I'll see what we can drop over here. Cool, so everything is going to dead end. How do we want to dead end over here, though? Do we want keys, a gem, and a coin? Or do we want the breaker box? You know, we're just gonna go ahead and go for this. Give us the keys. Gem, and sometimes there's extra stuff in here too. Baby Mordecai in a swimsuit's still there. So the tub and tube. Okay. We can crank the power on in this to go somewhere eventually. No, I don't think so. It's not going to connect. Okay, that was a waste of a spot to put the boiler room. That's fine. Oh, we got the metal detector, though. At least that makes things a little easier. We don't have a shovel. Let's go up. We want to get to the foundation. We'll do the dining room. And if we go down... I'd rather not waste the passageway here. So let's dead end into the utility closet. Go ahead and turn the key cards off, turn the gymnasium off, turn the garage on. Oh, if we come back to this... Okay, dining room. So far, nothing of interest. We have stage and stag. Yep, already did that one. Locked. Okay, we're gonna keep going up and then we'll come back around. Cool, the elevator still stays there. That's nice. Okay, this one's also locked. Stink. Okay. Drafting. No, I don't want to do that one. Yeah, we'll do the spare room. Ooh, what do we have? What are you beeping at? A coin. Okay. All right. Ugh. Okay, so we can do the kitchen or we can do the laboratory. Let's do the laboratory. We can do an experiment. See what... Oh, cool. Okay, rank 8. Maybe not that one. Let's go for this plan. We haven't done this one. Okay, so nothing around here so far. Oh. Oh, there you are. Okay, so let's do an experiment. Immediately when you draft a red room or each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Set your dice to 2. Let's do... We haven't have any security doors yet, but we might. So sure, let's do that one. That one looks interesting. Start experiment. All right. So now we're gonna have that experiment going. Use a key. We're running out of keys. Weight room. Lose half your steps. No thanks. Dark room. We can run back down to the utility room real fast. Let's do that one. All right. Lose the lights. Yep. And we'll go back down to the utility room. Which is, oh yeah, straight through here. Turn the dark room back on. Go back up. Okay. Anything of note in here? Ooh, keycard. We don't actually have to have them turned off now. But that's okay. Damn it. Okay, okay. We'll do the kitchen. Ooh, wait. I can grab extra steps when I go back through the dining room. Can I open the fridge? What is that? Okay. What do we have? Banana, club sandwich, or bacon and eggs? Ooh. Yeah, let's do the bacon and eggs. And then we'll get the morning room. I like the morning room. I think it's pretty. Do I want to use a key here? I don't think so. I'd like to save our keys for going up the other side. What can we do here? Locked. Okay, yeah. We're gonna save our keys unless we suddenly magically get a ton more keys. We're gonna go back through here. We're gonna get these steps. We don't have a trophy room, but we're getting the 20 steps. I actually think I'm going to turn... We have the key card. I'm going to turn them back on in case we come across any before we make it down. I should have gone into the security room without... Alright. Yep, we're gonna go this way and go up and see how far we get. Of course, almost immediately it wants to dead end us. A lot of dig spots that we don't have a shovel for. Alright, our last key. East Wing Hall. What's that? A gate? Door? Wall? Window? Pane and plane? Maybe? Like a window pane? I guess we'll figure it out eventually. One of these days. Oh, we could do the greenhouse. Oh, we could do the morning room. I want to do the morning room, actually. Or the library. Nah, we'll do the morning room. Locked, and we have no keys. Okay. Great. And we got... What is this? A lucky rabbit's foot. And a flower. Oh, and some gems. And we read this, yeah. Talks about our uncle naming us his heir. It's a lovely view out here. We got, what? Plants, flowers. Where's the other one? Oh, right here. Graph, chart. Plants, flowers, nature. I don't know. Locked. Okay, yep, we have officially dead-ended ourselves. That is totally fine. We're gonna go back down and go through the other rooms. Is it the... Yeah, the corridor. Did I miss anything? Nope, not really. Just dead-ending ourselves in all of the rooms because they're locked and we're out of keys. So, just the standard. Which way are we going? To the left. Oh yeah, because all these rooms interconnected, so it doesn't really matter. You can take our money. Did I pick up anything I can combine? Ooh, okay. Keycard, coupon book, metal detector, coin purse, rabbit's foot. Ooh. What does this make? Lucky purse?
Just lost half of my body weight.
Oh no. We're making a lucky purse. Which does what? Doubles all the money you find. Ooh, okay. Can I combine anything else? No. Okay. Just thought I'd check. Alright, and then the security room that we never came into. That's Bride and Bridge. I didn't even have to think about that one. What exactly does this mean, though? Okay, we can come here. We can do the estate inventory. There's a gem, 10 coins, and a trunk. Okay. Keycard system settings. Let's set the security level to high because we have a card. And we'll set the offline mode to unlocked. Okay, and then we can exit and go this way. Cool. Wants us to dead end. Now we're just exploring, and then we're going to take whatever steps we have left over, and we're going to go down through the tomb. Ooh, okay. What's that? Art and car. I wonder if it has to do also with the where in the house they are at. Okay, where are you? There you are. Office, coat check, or guest room. Oh, we could get the lockpick. I don't want to waste the steps to go all the way back up there. It doesn't really matter, really. Maybe the morning room could get us up, but we don't have the other rooms to open the antechamber anyways, so let's do... Thank you for the head pats. We're gonna do the guest bedroom and get steps. These streams have been super comfy. Oh, thank you! That is my goal. I want to be a comfy, cozy streamer. With a little bit of chaos sprinkled in here and there. So we have, what is that? Mountains, hills, that's peas, pods. It's not beans, really. But yes, thank you for that. That makes me happy to hear. Alright, what's down this way? The commissary. We can spend our wee little bit of coins. Let's go for it. Might as well. Stag and tag. What do we got? Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, or running shoes. Let's get the sledgehammer. Just in case there's something we need to break down in the basement. And you know what? Let's get the magnifying glass. Oh, right. We had the coupon book, which saved us some money. Nice. Okay. And then look at us. We can just go right through here. Pin and pine. And now we're gonna go solve this puzzle in the tombs. I'm excited. We have no keys. Hopefully we don't need a key for anything. Alright, so the first one was the farmer. Okay, you have a pitchfork. I didn't see one with a pitchfork. You are... Okay, you are the chef. You are... Okay, so we want you. Okay, and then... Yeah, then we want the chef. Okay, and then we want the person that was like the chimney sweep? Not you, you're royalty. We want you last. Ooh. More coins? I thought I picked those up. Okay, you are the jockey. You are the maid. Is it you that I want? I think so. No. Hold on. Is it? Oh, I'm confused now. Oh no, hold on. Okay, you. And then you. Sorry, I have my pen in my mouth. I shouldn't do that. Then you. Then you. Then you. Oh, we did it. Okay, where are we going now? This is exciting. Okay. Hello, big tunnel. Okay. Oh, yay. I've played Skyrim. I know what this means. They're gonna pop out of the coffins. Oh my god, this place is falling apart. Can I open these? Okay, so we can go that way, or we can go this way.
Take an arrow.
Why are there skulls on the ground? Right? Right? Who's... what? Okay, that arrow's pointing that way, so we're gonna go this way first.
Why did I spell that wrong?
Buddy, I don't know. That's all you. With this. Ooh, underground map, excavation tunnel. Uh-huh. The reservoir. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, so we've been through there, yeah. I don't know what this piece of map is for. So we've already explored that. We know what that looks like. Oh god, oh! He could have taken my head. Ooh! Okay. I was standing a little too close to him for my comfort for that. So, now what's this way? Broken bits and bobs everywhere. So it would have looked like a dead end until I pulled... Oh, okay, so this is all connected. So we can get around through here now, okay. So now we have permanent access to this. Why do we need permanent access to this? Why would we need to come down here multiple times? What am I missing? I've got to be missing something. This has to be important for a reason. Well, I'm not seeing any indication for why this is important. But that all connects now, okay. I assume that if we don't have the tomb, we don't have access to this portion permanently. Then maybe if I didn't have the basement door, then that would be a way to get down into the basement, but I have the basement door. So... okay. Well, that wasn't as enthralling as I thought it was going to be. Very spooky that there's just skulls all over our uncle's house. We're out of keys. We've pretty much screwed ourselves on this one. I don't think, aside from getting the basement key again, we cannot do much else with the basement, I don't think. So, we're going to... we're gonna call this a day here. Clockwork Manor. 6 mechanical rooms. That's a new one, I think. Feels new. Sounds new. We got 2 new rooms.
You know, I bet Skyrim or Oblivion stream would be comfy to watch. When are you going to stream after this?
Turn-based RPGs. Ooh. After this, I don't know. I have a list. I have a lot of games that I've also started that we haven't finished. I love RPGs. Turn-based RPGs I've not really had much experience with. But I love RPGs. I love farming sims. I love comfy cozy games. I like fantasy, things like that. But I don't know what I'm going to do after Blueprints quite yet. I have a lot of games. A lot of games that I have been waiting for them to release have been releasing this month. So we'll have to look at that too. Ah, yes, thank you, Jimmy. We have a suggestion box where chat can drop game suggestions, and I throw them on my list. So, Chocolate Jimmy over here is mainly the one that utilizes it. He likes to torture me with horror games, so we do occasionally play horror games too. All right, let's do another day. So you type in the command, and then after you type suggest, you just, you don't hit enter, you just type in the whatever you want to suggest, and then you hit enter, and it'll drop it in the box. The metaphorical box. There is not an actual box, unfortunately. All right, my allowance, thank you. Let's see what outdoor room we have today. Okay. We can do the schoolhouse, we can do the shrine. Feel no need for the trading post. Let's do... You know, I don't quite understand the puzzle with the classrooms. Let's do the shrine again.
I think I'm gonna call it here, but my laptop. It's day to day.
Yeah, have fun. Enjoy your day. I will see you around when I see you around. Let's drop some coins in here. What do we got? I have 2. What blessing does 2? The blessing of the dancer. When drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Ooh, okay. So 2 is the blessing of the dancer. However many I dropped before was the greenhouse one. Or is it different, just not depending on the number of coins, but just what you do? Okay. There we can do the den. Don't need to rotate anything quite this early. We can do security. Go ahead and get security done. And then here we'll do the corridor. All right, we're going into security first. I think this might have... Isn't this where we had security yesterday? I think the letters might have to do with the spot they're at in the board. Okay, we're gonna take notes on that, maybe. All right, we're going in here. We are turning the security level to low. We are setting off line to unlocked. Okay. Just so we have that.
Yeah, look at that. Thank you. Fallout 1, Fallout 2. Damage.
Ooh, yeah, thanks. I will look into those. Okay, where are we going? We'll go this way. Up, up, and away. Do not try to dead end me this early. That is stinky of you. Oh, we got broken lever. And so up here is, do we have road and rod? Okay. Should get graph paper and chart this out or something. Okay. And here we'll do the courtyard. Shovel. Shovel. Ooh, turnip. Nice.
Duration. 2G of cut con. Those for the rest of the game and kinda essential. Be playing Fallout 2 without it.
Oh, that sounds cool. I've never played Fallout. I do thoroughly enjoy like Skyrim and Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls series. Fallout seems fun. I just haven't played it myself before, so that would be a fun thing to stream for sure. Okay, we don't have the utility room, but I don't want to dead end us up here. So we'll do the dark room. We'll go ahead and step in so that if we get the utility room, then we don't have to go back and forth for that. Locked. Of course. The garage. The garage gets us keys. And we're not really dead-ending ourselves over here.
Fallout 1 and 2. But dated for today's standards, they're still solid. With tons of replayability.
Yes. Oh, give us our keys. Thank you. Yep, the garage door is locked. I can't escape. Stink. What is that? Oh, that's just part of the shelf. I thought that might have been something. It's a card. Car and card. Anything?
Fallout 1 and 2.
Your stats actually do matter. Oh no. I am not strategic in any way, shape, or form, so that would be interesting, having to make the stats, having to actually think about my stats.
I love making low intelligence characters because the dialogue actually changes with your intelligence levels.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, so now we have 4 keys and we can go up. Well, we're not doing the utility closet just yet. That's gonna dead end us right here, despite how useful it might seem. Ooh, we could do the doves. Okay, we can do the pantry. The pantry's gonna keep us going. I rotated them? What do they look like when they rotate? Oh, okay. So we'll do the doves and go up. Because I like the doves. They're pretty. They are pretty and they are fun. And that door's locked. Okay. So, we'll go through the dove coat. Oh, hello. Metal detector. And whatever we dig up here, turnip. Old tin can. I feel like it's not good to dig holes where the birds go, because what if they go down in the hole and get stuck? Right, this box that has the letters. Anything else in here? I don't think so. I think it was just a letterbox. Locked. Why has everything got to be locked? Okay, the library. Did we get a book? Or are we checking out? Okay, we got a book. So this book that we got is The Fixed Stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects, depending on the number of stars. Okay, so this is the same book that's just in the... Yeah, that's just the same book that's in the observatory already. Okay, that kind of feels like a waste. Ugh. We're running out of keys. The rotunda. Well, we gotta dead end ourselves because that's all we have. At least next time we get a mail room, there will be a package. I hear you. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, this, shoot, if we had, no, we already looked at that, because I was talking about the dude that doesn't work here anymore. These are not boxes we can open, right? No. Okay. So nothing in here except for getting whatever package. Alright, so we'll go this way. Cool. So if we're gonna dead end ourselves, let's do the closet. Key and a coin purse. Nice. Okay, well at least we have a key. So we can go back down to any of the other rooms and maybe get more keys. We're gonna go to the left and then back down, right? Yeah. And let's combine some stuff while we're here. Shovel and the metal detector. Get our shovel detector. Or detector shovel, sorry. Alright, and we can do the parlor. Get some gems. Okay, oh, there's a coin on the floor. Anything else? Nope. Alright, what do we got? This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. No. So this one is false. So if that makes... So then both of these will have to be true. They say the same thing, but they're not identical. But if they're both empty, then the gems are in the false box. And you know what? Yeah, let's do the utility closet. And then we can go back up to the dark room whenever we get up there. Keycards off. Darkroom on. Garage on if we want to go outside. Gymnasium off. You are beeping. There you are. Cool. And then we can go back through security and jump that rate up to high. Keycard, doors, security level high. Okay. So maybe we'll come across keycards that we can just... or keycard doors and we can just exist with them. Alright, what do we got in here? We have our gem. The trunk, we don't have the sledgehammer, so that's useless. So this is... rares and... that's a crowbar. Right? That's a crowbar. Pry bar, prayer? No. We could do the pantry, we could do the commissary. Let's do the pantry, get some coins. We don't really have coins to spend in the commissary otherwise. And I don't want to spend the gem just yet. And this way we can... do... I mean, the chapel would get us up one more room. You know, let's just do that. We'll go up one more room. Yep, take my coin. That's fine. Are you telling me there's a coin? Yeah, there we go. 2 coins, which will be covering the cost of us coming in here. And we're gonna dead end, so we'll do the storeroom. Get all of these. 2 keys. Check on baby Mordecai in a swimsuit. Row and crow for this one. Okay. So now we'll go back through. We'll go up the other side. Just to see what we can do over here. So this is pin and pine. So the letter here would be E. Let's do the bedroom. Get steps. What do we have? Nothing. That's fine. Moving on. We'll do the nook and get some keys. And the coin on the ground. Okay. Well, all of those are going to dead end us. I don't want to spend the gem on that though. Ooh, wait, hold on. I can... it costs a gem to rotate. You know, we'll do the gymnasium. I've turned the lights off in there, so we won't lose anything. Nothing interesting in here to have, except bat and bath. Okay. So now we're going to go back up with our 5 keys. And go through the dark room. We turned back on. There's a gem. Anything else in here? No, okay, so then this way. We'll do the commissary because it's the only thing that's going to keep us going up. So then anything over here. I don't want to spend the gem just to end up dead-ending ourselves in the end. So we'll just do the spare room. Nothing in here, but you know. Never hurts to check. So here we have sand and. Alright, what can we buy? Ooh, we could buy the sledgehammer. Yeah. Do we need the magnifying glass? I don't think really there's anything else we need the magnifying glass for. I think we've done most of that stuff. But now we have the sledgehammer, so we can smash things. Here we go. Yeah, save the drawing room for up here. Camping in a forest. And a tag, okay. So let's see what we can do this way. Locked. See what we can do this way. Not locked, okay. Ooh, we can do the East Wing Hall or we can do the boiler room. Let's do the hallway. We can always come back down to that other door. Here we have coat and coast. That's what my guess on that one is. I think I should be keeping track of where these letters are supposed to be. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's go this way. We'll do the passageway because it's free. And opens us access into there. We can dead end ourselves right here. Okay, let's do, if we're gonna dead end ourselves, let's go ahead and do the bunk room because that's 2 bedrooms. Oh yeah, our little hamster buddy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a few days. We got 2 gems. Okay, that's fine. Keycard door? Okay. Oh, really? I don't want either. Any of those. We'll go for this one. Okay. Just go ahead and go in there. Might as well. I can no longer see my rooms to draft, or is that once I step in there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Ah, key to the secret garden. Another key. You could have a freaking bathroom. And my homeboys. Yeah, you know, it's probably been a while. This poor kid. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, let's see what this one is. Okay, cool. So this one, we got another door. At least we got a gem. Just backing up the poor kid. This may be the end of us. Yeah, paint and pint. Maybe the end of us purely because we're 14 and we're not shitting regularly. Okay. So, if I do... Can I use the key to the secret garden here, or does it have to be on the exterior? He does not fit. Okay, so it's got to be a specific room. Poor kid. Okay. Let's do... It's been a while since we've done the observatory. Let's do... Yeah, let's do the observatory. Let's see what stars we got today. Apples are extra delicious today, and we got 3 steps. Cool. Of course, locked. Let's just keep going. Ah, the billiard room's gonna take us away from where we want to go, but that's fine. You have reached rank 8. I don't need the armory. I don't need the chapel. You know what? Let's do that one. Alright, we got anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's do this puzzle. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. 16 minus 6 is 10. Times 20 is 200. Divided by 10 is 20. Okay, 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 3 is 20. Times 3 is 6. Divided by 6 is 10. Is that what you want from me? Ugh, okay. Oh, look, we got a key card. Not that we need it. Can I use the special key here? Yes. Yes! We love the secret garden because... Is this a wall I can break? That might be a weak wall that we can break. We can open the left side of the antechamber. So we have got to get up there and get a room that opens in that direction. Please. I am begging you with every fiber of my being to let me have that. Are there any dig spots? Yeah. Cool, we got a key. Ooh, we got an extra delicious apple. Another key. Another key. Anything in the pots? I go through the bushes. I feel like this portion of wall looks like it could be smashed if I had the stronger sledgehammer. Please, please, please. I am begging. We're doing the office. Okay, this is great. Fantastic. We got anything over here? We can spread the coins if we use the computer. Where did we find the code to the... Spread gold. Return to main menu. Exit. Please. Please, 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 please. Have pity on me. Have mercy on me. May the gods smile upon me. Yes. They love us today. Yes. Thank everything holy. Basement key. All right, now steps. Because apparently we have to go. We got to go all the way back. We have to take the basement key and we have to open the other 2 basement doors. Did I get the dining room? I don't think so. That's fine. So, what we're gonna do, how many steps is this gonna take? We don't want to go. It's gonna take us 16 steps to get out of here. And then we have 2 doors to unlock with the basement key. We have the one that is under this. Okay. Nope. Yep. Brain no work. And apparently every time we want to open this, we're gonna need like 50 million steps for this. My God. Okay. That's fine. I care about nothing else except maybe what we could do over here. What other special key? No, I don't want to use the basement key here. What's this? Ah, fuck you. Not wasting my step going in there. Okay. We just need to make it back. Okay, this way we're going through the passage. We step in here. We gotta go this way. Shoot. Coins. And an orange? How did we miss the orange? Okay, so then we're just gonna keep going down straight through the drawing room. You don't have any food for me. Oh, but I can buy the shoes, actually. Let me have those. That might help us. Okay, through the dark room, through the courtyard. Right? Yeah, because then the courtyard's a straight shot down. Yes. Anything we want to smack together? Okay. Nope, but we're going straight down. Where is the other basement key? That go? There was another spot that had another basement door, and I don't remember where it was. Do I still have... Okay, I still have the basement key. Oh. Oh. Okay. So this... We're in the foundation. So we can sneak right into the center of the house. We don't have to go through the whole bottom half of the house anymore if we need to get to the top. Because we just unlocked... Oh, this was where the other basement key was that I wanted to... I didn't have to use all the steps. I could have just gone down in the foundation if I had thought about it. But I didn't think about it, and that's fine. That's okay, because... We could just go back up. And be in the foundation. Okay. Okay, I see. So then, how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna lose so many steps though. I'm gonna try something. And while I'm trying that thing, because we're gonna see how many steps it takes to get to the get through the basement to get to the lever. Pull the lever. I can still get there from there, right? I should be able to. I don't think I messed with it to not be able to do that. Yes. Okay. Let me in! Don't stop me. You can't stop me. I am on a mission. Oh. Now that door is gonna require a special key. I can almost guarantee that. But we need to confirm and find out for sure. Having the running shoes is really helpful. I've watched it save us several steps already. Okay, so let me go back this way. Eventually we need to... Oh, right, because we want to connect the boiler room to the pump room and eventually drain the reservoir. That's what we need the boiler room for. But then we also are going to have to get the pool so that we can get the pump room to connect to the boiler room. Okay. So now we want to go back up. Through these rooms. Okay. Now what?
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Oh, okay. Was not expecting that. That was our mom, pretty sure. She wrote that book, and then God, this music is so loud I cannot hear myself think over it. Obviously we are the Red Prince, and now we are the Blue Prince, and that is... yeah. The game end? Right, so that's probably the... like, a main story, because the goal was to get to the secret 46th room. However, there are still so many puzzles in this house that we have not solved, and a lot of rooms that we still haven't drafted yet. And yeah, I mean, obviously we're not done with the game if there's still puzzles and there's still rooms. I'm a completionist, so I have to do all of the things in 100% games typically. So oh cool, it was made in Unity. That's pretty cool. I want to solve the rest of the puzzles because they're still draining the reservoir down in the basement and figuring out what's down there. What's in, I mean, there are, what did they say, 8 red letters? We've only found 2 of the 8 red letters. I did not read what that said for who this game was for. More Blueprint streams? Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely more Blueprints streams. Your new home. Yes, I am. Oh yeah, because it becomes our home when we find the 46th room. I wanted to go in the 46th room. What the heck? No, I wanted to go in and explore it. I didn't want to just be done with it. Okay, okay, we'll play one more day. We'll play one more day. 'Cause what changes now that the house is ours? Officially, because it becomes, oh, the next day. Well, we did it in 15 days. So we have Yeah, we still do all the things that we do. The music is different? Because we still have, like, there's a door down in that underground tunnel that we haven't opened yet. What other cool stuff can we do now? Okay, let's do the schoolhouse. I don't think there's anything. Herbie. Right, because there wasn't ever really anything in here. Okay. Well, now that this is our house, is the gate on the other side open? I'm just gonna pop by and see real quick. And since we found the secret room, do the doors stay open now or what? What are we doing? What is the purpose? Okay, now this gate's still closed. Oh, but come on, we own the manor now. I want to know what's over there. The change in music is definitely interesting. I want to know what else there is. Okay. I guess now you just solve the puzzles, the rest of the puzzles. So let's just... I'm sorry, the what? Gift shop. Do we get new rooms now? Okay, we're going into the gift shop because what the heck is this? Oh, we found room 46 and now there's a fucking gift shop in our house. What in the world? Okay, so we can go swimming. Unlock dare mode? No thanks. 8 trophies in your trophy. Okay, well, I don't have the trophy room yet. What's this? Greetings from Reddington, Mount Holly Observatory. Are we just opening this up as a tourist attraction now? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Your kid got your rooms? Maybe. Let's see what new interesting little rooms we could get.
Now you have tourists roaming your house and they'll probably keep
They're gonna be taking things. They're gonna be touching things. They're gonna be all over the place, touching my stuff. Quit trying to dead end me already. Ugh. That's okay. Well, if we're gonna dead end, let's do the storeroom. Let's get all of this stuff in here. I guess we can buy swim trunks and swim, I guess. Okay, I don't want to go into the dark room. We're just gonna go this way. Sledgehammer, thank you very much. Alright, we also have the puzzle that has to do with these music sheets. Don't know what that's for. Okay, bride, bridge. The difference is the letter G. I think the letters have to do with the room that they're in. Okay, so next time we play, I'm gonna have to draw up the shape of the manor and start dropping these words down where they're supposed to go. And do letters for something. Let's do the bedroom. Okay, nothing. Oh, sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. So we'll do the hallway, or we can do the den. Let's do... What room is that? The library. Okay, let's do the den. Oh, no trunk to break with my sledgehammer? A little rude. Okay, so we can do the pantry, I guess. And we'll do... You know, let's do the mailroom. Let's see what package we have. Compass, silver key, 2 keys. Okay. Silver key is the room with many doors. Okay. And then just regular keys. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, and then this way, through the pantry, get the coins and the apple. And we'll do... I don't want to dead end. We'll do the classroom. Right, there was a puzzle in here, right? I don't remember. Well, you can see outside. Ooh, I want outside. I want to explore that area. Oh, we also have the diary in the room, that one room that we need to unlock. Okay, this is all about colors and stuff. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Yeah, the letter S. Okay. Okay. I'm to start using keys. Do the spare room. Let me out the window. We'll do the billiard room. Do the puzzle in here. With the coat and the coast. Yep. Anything over here? Nope. It's over here. Okay, add, subtract, multiply, divide. 17. Minus 6 minus 4, that's 7. Times 1 is 7. 11 minus 1 is 10. Times 10 is 100. Divided by 20 is 5. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Minus 1 is 4. Times 1 is 4. Divided by 1 is 4. Okay, that one was just 4, 4, 4, 4. What will you be streaming? When will you be streaming next time? The goal is Tuesday. I try to stream on Tuesdays and Fridays. Those are typically the days that I have the most availability to be able to do so, so long as my work schedule functions accordingly. This one's not one that we've done before, so we're gonna go ahead and draw this one. I didn't stream this last Tuesday because my boss is on vacation, so the work schedule's kind of wonky right now, but, you know. Oh, okay. I see. What's this? There are 12 major keys. Why are you ironing that is the question. That's a piece of paper. You should not be ironing a piece of paper. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite whatever. From you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and services to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar as a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I know the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend. Aww. Our uncle was a sweet old man. So this was his driver's room. And he left where's the 8 and infinity symbol? Don't know. He left his lake house to the driver. So yeah, we've dead-ended ourselves that way. We can go back down to the library and see what we can do. Oh, we can check out another book. So we did the fixed stars. Let's do the history. So we'll get that one next. All right, let's see what's up this way we can get. A bookshop. Books for sale. Okay, just because it's new and I want to see what it is. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in... I can't read that word. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distasteful report of the mother's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel into the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Beau Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing mother. Okay, so our mom wrote a book. It was published after her disappearance. I don't know when exactly she disappeared in relation to the current timeline. Let me in. I own this house. I shouldn't have to pay for the book. Oh, okay, so I can check it out from the library, or I can pay to read it. A New Clue, Curse of Blackbridge, Roman Rune, Drafting Strategies, Volume 4 and 5. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Okay, so even if I buy it now, I don't get to read it. Okay. That's fine. We don't have the coins necessary anyways. Alright. Well, I guess we're going up through the dark room, as that's all we have left. No light in here, but that's okay. Pray that we get a room that keeps us going. Nope. Okay. Well, a fun fact on that front anyways is we can just go outside, take the elevator down to or go through the tunnel and come up the elevator is involved in this. But we can just come up through the foundation. That's the words I was trying to get out. So it is... We'll just come up in the middle of the house. Easy peasy. Just like this. Call the elevator down. What do you mean? The elevator call button is locked by No! So we have to turn the keycard reader off or find a keycard. Okay, I see. Interesting. Well, we dead-ended ourselves very fast today, unfortunately. But, exploring the new areas was interesting, to say the least. So, let's... I don't know what to do. Probably just call it a day and then end stream for the day is probably going to be what we do. So I can't think of anything else to do except maybe something's different over here since we own the house now. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, what does owning the house change aside from giving us a bunch of gift shops? Okay, nothing there. That's fine. Not sure what this tunnel is for. But yeah, so we dead-ended ourselves pretty fast. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So... Yep, we're just going to call it a day. And then, in turn, call it a day. So, thank you guys so much for coming out. Charming cottage. Yep, very, very small and quaint, I would say. But we did get 3 new rooms, so. Yeah, I want to say thank you all so much for coming out. The plan is to be back on Tuesday, around the same time. Next one. Oh, thank you. Hope to see you around again. You are a delight to have in chat. That note, it looks like Valia is streaming Overwatch. So we're gonna go raid out our fellow Celestial Fox VTuber. And I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a good weekend. Bye bye.